Salutations, Warriors of Light. Welcome to the definitive short guide on the Chocobo Knights Free Company. If you have an interest in joining our number and have any questions about our policies or overall goals, I will do my best to address them here. Links to our official rules and our FAQ will be available in the description below, accessible with no need to register for full forum access. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm Kai, the founder and current Knight Commander of the Chocobo Knights on the Leviathan server. As a free company, our mission statement is as follows. Our goal is to foster a force of positivity within the Final Fantasy XIV community by paying it forward, uplifting fellow players, and countering toxicity with kindness. Right off the bat, some questions and concerns that I receive are things like, what if I'm not PG enough? Or does this mean I have to be sunshine and popatos all the time? And the answer is no. We've all had frustrating duty finder experiences, and no one is going to think you are a worse person if you need to occasionally vent, as long as in doing so you don't break the actual rules, which we'll get to. There's a substantial difference between being legitimately frustrated by a wipe and being toxic in Alliance or party chat. Do you have a playtime requirement or anything? No. I have a family and a full-time day job, so I'm the last person that will enforce a minimum playtime requirement. Final Fantasy is a game, and we should all play it to have fun. We do have an absence policy, which is that if you plan to be gone for a significant period of time, you should let an officer know if you'd like your position on the roster saved for you. At the time of this recording, absences of 270 days or more will result in a soft boot from the company with no black mark against you. What's the goal for TCK? Why make it in the first place? In short, to do some good in the world, be it digital or physical. I choose to believe that there are people looking for an FC beyond just joining for the buffs, and that we can use this platform to do things like aiding relief efforts in the real world or boosting awareness for nonprofits. More than anything, TCK is meant to be a place for Final Fantasy fans to be able to congregate and to have a good time. Rapid fire, let's tackle the other most common questions before we get into the official rules. What time are most people on? Well, nights and weekends are the most common, but someone is on almost 24/7 at this point. Do you guys have events? Yes, we have several official events, and I encourage all Knights to petition for or host their own events as well. I hate forums. Do I have to sign up? Well, no. Ours has a lot of resources, including guides, and it's a great way to stay up to date, but we also make liberal use of Discord and the Fellowship in-game. Okay, so what are the actual rules? I value transparency in the work that I do, and in the spirit of that I acknowledge that over time the rules that make up our Knights Code may evolve. I keep a log of changes in the page that hosts the official rules, and I try to keep as few rules as I think we need. To keep this video relevant for as long as possible, I'll paraphrase rather than using the official language in each rule. To summarize, the rules are as follows. 1. Don't be a bigot. This shouldn't need much explaining, but hate speech is not permitted under any circumstances. That said, a certain level of maturity is expected of all Knights, as the game is rated 13+ in most countries. 2. Don't be lewd. Content in the in-game and Discord chat or on the forums should remain in the category of safe for work. If it isn't, it belongs in the NSFW area, which you may request access to from any officer. 3. Be kind to new players. We were all there once, and everyone learns at a different speed. If someone is demonstrating a willingness to learn, we owe it to them to allow them the opportunity to do so. 4. Be respectful and honorable to one another. Try to resolve any disagreements without needless bickering or instigation. If that doesn't seem possible, reach out to an officer. 5. Politics really doesn't belong in public chat. Few things are as divisive as political arguments, and while I wholeheartedly support intellectual conversation, this sort of thing should be taken out of public areas. It bears noting that TCK is not a political platform. 6. Communication is key. If you are attending a company event, the expectation is to make yourself available via in-game or Discord chat. Our Knights utilize a variety of devices, and we support your use of whatever facilitates timely communication. It is only respectful to your fellow Knights to respond in a timely fashion if you are doing content together. We love all platforms equally. However, when mechanics for a fight are involved, a better method of voicing questions or confusion to the party than a controller keyboard will almost certainly be required. That about covers it, really. If you're interested in becoming a Chocobo Knight and joining our growing community, I encourage you to drop by. If you have additional questions before joining, let us know. Links to our Discord, forum, and community page are available in the description below, and until next time, I'll see you in Eorzea.